Good morning, class 6. So in this session, we are not going to learn any chapter. Okay? We are going to cover the exercise of the chapters we have completed. We have completed the first chapter of SST, that is geography. Okay? The earth in the solar system. Now you know each and every chapter has an exercise at the back. Okay, we have to complete that too. So we will do some exercises and we will take some internal questions also. Okay, so first note down the contents. What type of questions are we going to cover in this session? Fine. So take a notebook, pencil in your hand, pen, whatever you want, and start writing it. Because this is the session where you have to listen also and you have to write out also. Okay, so please start noting down. Now in this session, we are going to answer the following questions in brief. Okay, there are going to be answers in brief. Next, we will see MCQs, that is the multiple choice questions. We can call it as tick the correct options or tick the correct answers. Okay? Next, fill in the blanks. We will cover fill in the blanks also. Right? Next, write true or false. Next, very short answers. Very short answers. I repeat everything. Answer the following questions briefly. Tick the correct answers. Fill in the blanks. Write true or false. And very short answers. Okay? Now moving to our first question, that is answer the following questions briefly. So our today's first question, what is it? How does a planet differ from a star? What is the first question? How does a planet differ from a star? Means you have to write here the difference between the planet and the star. Okay? Stars, now the answer. Stars are very big and hot celestial bodies made up of gases. Stars are very big and hot celestial bodies made up of gases. They have their own light and heat, which they emit in large amount. This is about the star. I repeat again. Stars are very big and hot celestial bodies made up of gases. They have their own heat and light, which they emit in large amounts. Okay? Now about the planets, the answer continues. Okay? The answer is not over. We have to write the difference between the planet and the star. I have told you about the star. Now you have to write down about the planets. Planets are celestial bodies, usually smaller than stars. Planets are celestial bodies, usually smaller than stars. They do not have their own heat and light, They are lit by the light of the sun. They are lit by the light of the sun. Okay? I repeat the whole answer. Stars are very big and hot celestial bodies made up of gases. They have their own heat and light, which they emit in large amounts. Planets. Planets are celestial bodies, usually smaller than stars. They do not have their own heat and light. They are lit by the light of the sun. That is the first question and the first answer. Now the second question. What is meant by the solar system? What is meant by the solar system? Or you can say, what is solar system? Right? Now the answer is, the term solar system refers to the family of the sun. The term solar system refers to the family of the sun. The sun, 8 planets, satellites and other celestial bodies known as asteroids, comets and meteoroids together form the solar system. I repeat the answer again. First the question, what is meant by solar system? The term solar system refers to the family of the sun. The sun, 8 planets, satellites and some other celestial bodies known as asteroids, comets and meteoroids together form the solar system. Okay? Have you written it down? So this was the first 2 questions. Now question number 3. Name all the planets according to their distance from the sun. I know you all must be knowing this answer. Here you have to name the planets, okay, but the name of the planet should be in a sequence from the distance from the sun. Means which is the first planet, which is the second planet, which is the third planet, like that. Okay, so name all the planets according to their distance from the sun. Answer, in order to their distance from the sun, in order to their distance from the sun, the planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. I repeat again. In order to their distance from the sun, the planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. While explaining you the chapter, I had told you an easy way to memorize the name of the planets. Do you remember that? What was it? My very efficient mother just served us noodles. Right? So all the first letter of the planets. By this you can memorize the name very easily. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Okay? Now next, question number 4 or D, anything. Okay? Why is the Earth called a unique planet? Why is the Earth called a unique planet? Answer: the Earth is called a unique planet because. Now the question is why. That's why the answer is because. Okay? You have to give the reason here. Why is the Earth called a unique planet? Answer: the Earth is called a unique planet because, number 1, you have to write it in points. So first, number 1, it is the only planet which has favorable condition. I repeat again, it is the only planet which has the favorable condition that supports life. It is neither hot nor too cold as other planets. Like Mars is very hot, Venus is the hottest planet. So such kind of the things are there, okay, where you can say that the Earth is a unique planet. So the first reason, it is the only planet which has favorable conditions that support life. It is neither too hot nor too cold. Okay? Next, number 2, point number 2. It has water and air which are very essential for our survival. Now the water and air is only on Earth, which is necessary for our living. Okay? And no other planet has this water and air. Okay? So this also is the second point which makes our Earth a unique planet. Okay? Next, the Earth has supporting gases like oxygen. The oxygen is the gas which we breathe. So the breathing gas is only on Earth. Okay? So these are the 3 reasons. Earth is the only planet which has favorable condition that supports life. Okay? That supports life, and it is neither too hot nor too cold, so people can live on it. Okay? Next, it has water and air which are very essential for our survival. And number 3, the air has life supporting gases like oxygen. Okay? So these are the 3 reasons why the Earth is called a unique planet. Okay? Now next, question number 5. Question 5. Why do we see only one side of the moon always? Why do we see only one side of the moon always? Why do we see only one side of the moon? The next side is not seen by us. Why? Reason. Okay? The moon moves around the Earth in about 27 days. The moon moves around the Earth in about 27 days. Full stop. It exactly takes the same time to complete one spin on its own axis. Means, as it moves around the sun in 27 days, and on moving on its own place also, it takes the same time, that is 27 days. Okay. As a result, only one side of the moon is visible to us on the earth, and because of this we can see only one side of the earth. Sorry, one side of the moon. Okay, I repeat the answer. The moon moves around the earth in about 27 days. It exactly takes the same time to complete one spin on its own axis. Full stop. As a result, comma, only one side of the moon is visible to us on the earth. Ready? Next. What is the universe? Question number F. Question number 6. What is the universe? Ready? Answer. A galaxy is a huge system of billions of stars, comma. I repeat again. A galaxy is a huge system of billions of stars and clouds of dust and gases. And clouds of dust and gases. Full stop. Millions of such galaxies make up the universe. Millions of such galaxies make up the universe. Okay? What is a universe? A galaxy is a huge system of billions of stars and clouds of dust and gases. Full stop. Millions of such galaxies make up the universe. Full stop. Okay? Moving to the next. Moving to the next is tick the correct answers. Tick the correct answers. First one. The planet is known as the Earth's twin. The planet known as the Earth's twin is... Now, which planet is known as the Earth's twin? Twin means same. It looks like the Earth. Shape, size, everything. The options are Jupiter, Saturn, and Venus. What is the answer? Jupiter, Saturn, Venus. Answer is Venus. Okay, Venus is the planet that is the Earth's twin. Okay, next, which is the third nearest planet to the sun? The third nearest planet to the sun. What is it? The third nearest planet to the sun. Is it Venus, Earth, or Mercury? What is it? It is the Earth. Okay. The answer here is the one which I have colored in red. Okay. They are the answers. Which is the third nearest planet to the sun? It is the Earth. Okay. Next. All the planets move around the sun in a dash. In a dash means which path? It is asking here. All the planets move around the sun in a dash. In a rectangular path, circular path, or elongated path. It is the elongated path. Okay. All the planets move around the sun in an elongated path. Okay. Next. The pole star indicates the direction to the dash. I had explained you about the pole star. Where could you see this pole star? In which direction? The pole star indicates the direction to the south, east or north? North direction. Very good. The pole star indicates the direction to the north. Okay. Last one. Asteroids are found between the orbits of. Between which orbits are these asteroids found? Between which planets you can say? It is Mars and Jupiter. Asteroids are found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Okay? Note it down. Now moving to the fill in the blanks. Fill in the blanks. The one which are in bold. Bold means the one which are more black. They are the answers. Okay? And they are underlined also. Starting with the first one. The group of dash forming various patterns is called a dash. The group of dash forming various patterns is called a dash. Dash means blank. Okay? So the answer is the group of stars forming various patterns is called a constellation. CONSTELLATION. Okay? The group of stars forming various patterns is called a constellation. Number 2, the huge system of stars is called a dash. The huge system of stars is called a dash. What is that in the blank? Galaxy. GALAXY. Okay? A huge system of stars is called galaxy. Number 3. The dash is the closest celestial body to our earth. Now, which is the closest celestial body to our earth? It is the moon. So, the answer is moon. The moon is the closest celestial body to our earth. Okay? Next, number 4. Dash is the third nearest planet to the sun. Now, which is the third nearest planet? The third nearest planet is the Earth. So, the answer is Earth is the third nearest planet to the sun. Earth is the third nearest planet to the sun. Number 5. Planets do not have their own dash and dash. Planets do not have their own dash and dash. What do planets don't have their own? They don't have their heat and light. Okay? Planets do not have their own heat and light. Next, number 6. There are dash planets in the solar system. How many planets in the solar system? There are 8 planets in the solar system. There are 8 planets in the solar system. In the blank it will be 8. Okay, either the digit or either in words. EIGHT. Next, the moon moves around the earth in about. How much time does the moon take to revolve around the earth? It is dash days. How many days? 27 days. The moon moves around the earth in about 27 days. Okay, moving further with other fill in the blanks. Fill in the blank number 8. We have completed 7. Now the 8th one. The North Star indicates the dash direction. The North Star indicates the which direction? North direction. The North Star indicates the north direction. Next, the sun is in the dash of the solar system. The sun is in the center of the solar system. Okay, the sun is in the center of the solar system. Next, number 10. We can see the full moon only once in about a dash time. Full moon. When can we see the full moon? In about a month's time. Okay? Because we see the full moon once a month. Okay? So, we can see the full moon only once in about the month's time. Next, full moon night is also known as. Now, what is full moon night known as? The full moon night is also known as Purnima. The full moon night is also known as Purnima. Okay. Next, Ursa Major or Big Bear is a dash. While explaining you the group of stars, I had shown you some pictures of the group of stars. Now, what were these? The Ursa Major or the Big Bear. What was it called? It was constellation. Ursa Major or Big Bear is a constellation. Next, Dash is the famous astronomer of ancient India. One famous astronomer. His name was Aryabhatta. His name was Aryabhatta. Okay, Aryabhatta was a famous astronomer of ancient India. The last fill in the blank. Time travels at the speed of about. Time travels at the speed of about. Means the time to reach on the earth, the light travels. Sorry, not time. The light travels. Okay. What time does the light take to reach on the earth? It is 8 minutes. But per second, at what speed does it reach on the earth per second? So that is, light travels at the speed of about 300,000 kilometer per second. 300,000 kilometer per second. Light travels at the speed of about 300,000 kilometers per second. Okay. Now moving to the next is the true or false. Okay, note down. True or false. The first one. The sun appears bigger and brighter than the other stars because it is indeed so. Does the sun appears bigger and brighter than the other stars? No, it's false. Okay. Next, Saptarishi or Ursa Major are two different constellations. Just try to remember the constellation which I had explained you. Saptarishi or Ursa Major are two different constellations. The answer is false. But what is true? The true is both of the name are of the same constellation. Ursa Major or Saptarishi, 7 sages or 7 stars. Okay, they both are the same. Okay, so Saptarishi or Ursa Major are two different constellations? No, answer is false. They are the same constellation, name of the same constellation. Next, the pole star is known to have a fixed position in the sky. Pole star is in the fixed position in the sky? Yes, it is true because it is always seen in the north direction. Okay, next, the earth is the only planet that has a natural satellite. The earth is the only planet that has a natural satellite. What is the answer? The answer is false because other planets also have the natural satellite. Okay, the earth is the only planet that has the natural satellite. Answer is false. Next, the Pluto was declared a dwarf planet in August 2006. Pluto was declared a dwarf planet in August 2006. Yes, it's true. It was declared as the dwarf planet in August 2006. The Earth is next one. The Earth is the third largest planet in the solar system. The Earth is the third largest planet in the solar system. The answer is false. It is the fifth largest planet. The first is the Jupiter, second Saturn, and third is Uranus. So here the answer is false. The Earth is the third largest planet in the solar system. No, it's false. Next, the geoid shape is not perfectly spherical. Yes, it's true. Geoid is the shape which is not perfectly spherical, means not perfectly round. We know about our Earth. Our Earth is not perfectly round. So here this statement is right. The geoid shape is not perfectly spherical. Okay. Next, last one, number 8. The moon takes about the same time in rotating about its axis once as it does to complete a revolution around the earth. Means in simple words, the moon takes the same time to rotate and to revolve. Yes, it takes the same time. It takes 27 days to rotate on its place and 27 days to revolve around the earth. So here this statement is also true. Okay, fine. Moving further, it's write very short answers. Here the answers will be very short, either one word or one sentence. Let's see. So our first question, how long does it take to go from a new moon to a full moon? How long does it take to go from a new moon to full moon? Answer is a fortnight. Okay, 27 days. 1 month, sorry. Okay. So that is called a fortnight. Okay. How long does it take to go from a new moon to full moon? It is a fortnight. Okay. Next. Name few dwarf planets. Name few dwarf planets. What is the answer? Pluto. One, we know it. It is Pluto. Okay. Second, Ceres, CERES. Next, 2003 and UB313. If you know any more answers other than this, you can write it for the dark planet. In the last class about the chapter Earth in the solar system, I had given you many names of the dark planet. Okay, so here in this answer, if you know any other answer from these names, you can write that too. Okay, so name few dark planets: Pluto, Ceres, 2003 and UB313. More you can write it by yourself or other than these also. Which is the third nearest planet to the sun? Third nearest planet. Which is the planet on the third number? It is the Earth. Okay. Earth is the third nearest planet to the sun. Next. Which is the closest celestial body to our Earth? Celestial body, asteroids, meteoroids. So which is the closest celestial body? It is the moon. Moon is the closest celestial body to our Earth. Moon is the closest celestial body to our Earth. Okay? These are the 4 questions. Moving to the next question. What is a pole star? Next question is, what is a pole star? Answer. The pole star indicates the north direction. It is also called the pole star. The north star indicates the north direction. It is also called the pole star. The north star indicates the north direction. It is also called the pole star. Next, what is a galaxy? Next question is, what is a galaxy? Answer. Galaxy is a huge system of billions of stars and clouds of dust and gases. A galaxy is a huge system of billions of stars and clouds of dust and gases. Next, what is the speed of light? What is the speed of light? Light travels at the speed of about 300,000 km per second. Light travels at the speed of about 300,000 km per second. The last question, how much time light takes to reach the earth? How much time the light takes to reach the earth? Answer, the light of the sun takes about 8 minutes to reach the earth. The light of the sun takes about 8 minutes to reach the earth. I hope you have noted down all the question answers. Okay, so now start learning, because in the next session we will move to the exercise of the next chapter, that is the history. Okay, note down all the question answers and start learning them. Take care of your health. Till then, goodbye.